All right, gentlemen, it is time for us to react to the newest live stream. I just want you guys to know there has been a lot, and I mean a lot, of hype and anticipation around this because they have been hyping this thing up for like the last 2 to 3 months. They're like, there's going to be this huge update on June 30th, and it's going to be something that we haven't done before, and it's not a collab. So, interested to see what exactly that is. If it is just a new saga or something like that, or a new story chapter, that's going to be kind of a bit of a letdown unless they're really adding like a lot. Looks like Yama P is not with us this time, so I'm going to skip. Okay, yeah, here it is. So this is what they've been showing the entire time. It's like, hey, there's something coming on the 30th. There's something coming. 9.5 anniversary? Hold on. Have you ever had a half Annie in GS? I feel like we have before, but it's not like all the time. Yeah, I feel like we don't always have a half Annie. This is definitely, yeah, I guess that's kind of cool. But like, what does that entail necessarily? Do we get the new race for free on JP? You know, what does that entail? They have a trailer, chat. They have a trailer. So very curious to see what this is. Hopefully, maybe a new quality of life, some new big updates. Let's see. Come on. 9.5 Annie. Okay, they did show this picture. Like a steampunky style world or something. It is a new saga, isn't it? Kind of vibe with the music, don't y'all? Oh, man. Dude, I'd love me some jazz, man. Oh, my goodness. Out here vibe. I'm out here moving. Did they put Vampire Survivors in GS? Was that what that was? Oh, this guy looks sick. Hold on. Cybermancy Lostopia? Was that Vampire Survivors? What did they put? Are we about to get GS Survivors? What was that? These are the 3 characters here. Really like the middle guy. Lostopia, that was his name, I'm pretty sure, or unless that's the name of the saga. The girl on the right, definitely. Yes, ma'am. The girl on the left seems kind of cool. I wonder if she is an artist or what she's exactly doing with her pen. And then here is the logo. I kind of like this. Is this the logo for the saga? Like his eye, kind of with the clock. That's sick. Is this gonna be about time? Maybe is this like our first time character? Well, not like I know we had like time stop before in the past, but at least in the Ascendant era, this has to be one of our first time units, possibly, right? And is this his SP? This has to be his SP art. Look at that, man. The clock tower in the back. Dude, I've been playing so much Kingdom Hearts recently. Me and my girlfriend are actually going through the entire Kingdom Hearts games because she's never played them and she's always been interested in them. And of course, you know me, I'm a super fan for them. And I was like, well, you know, I'll play them all for you. So we're playing through Kingdom Hearts 1 right now. We just got past Monstro. I hated that level for the longest. There's a lot of levels in KH1 I hate, but, you know, it's been fun. It's been fun. And this clock tower, of course, just reminds me of the clock tower in KH2. Everywhere I look, I see it. Let's see what this is. Okay, that's cool. He's not really doing a lot of time stuff. I thought he was because he had like a gear, like a clock or something like that on his chest. Okay. Super art. Where does that sword come from? Is it his hat? That was really cool. I like the super art a lot there. And here's this kid. 50 arc gauge on the skill. 50% equip CT, possibly, or skill CT. Something right here, something right here. We got to look at the official Discord. Look at the slots, though. Oh, goodness. The slots are kind of cracked. Physical, support, and heal? Wait, does he have a new mechanic? Because look, what is this? This is a new mechanic, new game mode? What exactly is this? I wouldn't be surprised if they gave him a new mechanic. Usually, they try to do something a little bit different with every saga. Hero? Okay, so there's hero. Holy f, do we have stage buffs now, or like domain buffs, you know, like from Dokkan? Is that what they just gave us? Holy fuck. dude. Oh, wait. If that's actually what that is, I'm going to be honest with y'all. This game is about to get goofy, even more goofy than what it already was. Yeah, that is definitely some type of domain effect or something. He activates it. It's just a constant effect. We got to see the Discord, man. I got to see the translations on that. Oh, that is going to be disgusting. And then we have this, which it is Vampire Survivors. Holy, are we serious? There's no way this is Vampire Survivors in GS. Is this like how you progress in the saga or something? Like what? Oh, dude. Let me see the gameplay. Please let me see the gameplay. Okay, wait, no. So it's not necessarily Vampire Survivors. You're like running from the mobs and you're trying to collect all the gold. Okay, I think. Okay, then I wonder what it is with Chain Rush. Is that like your speed? Definitely your speed, right? And you have to dodge all of these guys. Okay. That's kind of cool. This is a lot better than their last minigame. I will say that. We got new stickers for the 9.5 anniversary. Are they saying they're releasing a saga character every single month pretty much? I think that's all for the update, I was assuming, because they showed the roadmap and stuff. I mean, unless they're giving us a little tease at the end here, but I don't see anything. Yeah, we're going to head over to the official Discord because I think there's a lot to unpack here. No, don't worry. With the power of editing, we have the translations now. So as we see here, these are the 3 characters. We have Celestia, which is on the left here. She is a news reporter. Yeah, newspaper reporter. Azurite, which is in the middle. We saw him, of course, he's the first unit. And on the right is Onyx. So the lore to this is that a treasure left behind by the Ancient Ones, a mysterious crystal that exists at the intersection of life and machinery. Those who have this crystal implanted can manipulate the flow of prima ether and manifest miracles, commiserate with their own abilities. These effects vary widely, ranging from binding targets, petrification, and perception disruption to seeing into the past and stripping away color. Emperor was one of the last ancients, if I'm not mistaken, like, you know, one of the pinnacle humans or peak humans or whatever. That's what this is referencing. That's kind of cool that they're kind of touching on that again. This is what I wanted to talk about, his entire kit. I already did this. I had a whole section in the video where I translated it and it was so rough, man. But thankfully we have this now, so I'm really glad. Look at this though, chat. Skill increases your own arts. We've got the accuracy and equip CT on the art, pretty good. We have his unique mechanic here, Protagonize is what it's called. And this is actually an entirely new thing. They literally say down here that they're going to be adding more characters here. And they also give a bit more of some insight on what Protagonize is. Protagonize can be activated instead of arts. I thought it was true arts. No, it's only arts. So 100 arc gauge. And you permanently increase all allies and enemies crit damage multiplier from 1.5 to 2 times and super crit damage from 3 times to 3.5. So everyone on the field gets affected by this. Kind of sucks that it also affects enemies, but also it's not like the worst case scenario. Because if you're fighting a boss that doesn't crit, then you don't have to worry about this, but this can definitely bite you in the butt if you're not careful. True art, reducing crit res and physical res of the enemy. And then we have the super art that increases own super crit rate by 30% for the duration of the super art. And then for 20 seconds, increase allies arts by 3, and allies unaffected by stats elements get an additional 4. So this is definitely going to be a type B arch center, but 7 arts per second. This guy, just based off of this chat, yeah, he's cracked. Like, must summon on day 1. Just based off the entire kit already. He is going to be so good. Look at the slots too, man. His ability is when he's set as leader, he increases his own crit damage by 100%. I like that. I do wish that crit damage buff was to everyone, but I guess to an extent he's already doing that because he is raising the critical damage multiplier. So that's going to help out so much. Like, I'm pretty sure you're going to see some goofy damage numbers now. So yeah, here it is with the Protagonize. Turn one of your party units into the protagonist during battle. The effects of protagonizing a unit last until you change the protagonist or the protagonist is defeated. More protagonist types will be added soon. And I would dare say that all these characters right here are probably going to have a protagonist effect. Interesting naming on that, by the way. I mean, I guess I could see it like, oh, they become the hero. They get like plot armor or something like that for the fight. That's kind of cool. Also, I do like how they already are saying like, hey, you can only have one of these effects because one of my favorite games ever, it's a gacha game called The City of Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. They kind of had something similar with these field effects, but they were called burst. and they allowed it to where multiple bursts could stack, and it started getting really goofy towards the end of that game's life cycle. So I'm glad that it's only one effect and one effect only. It kind of like adds a bit more strategy when it comes to like team building, because you can't have everything at your disposal. As you see, this is the new minigame, and this is pretty interesting too right here though. This is actually for the anniversary login bonus. So you log in for 10 days and obtain 50 crystals, and you also get 1 expert LB stone. Also, you get the stickers. And finally, you get a 10-pull summon ticket that will guarantee an ascended unit. Full lineup will be revealed in the future, but this is the lineup they showed. This is already pretty good. Shala is a huge character to be in that lineup. And then we have this, the 9.5 anniversary unit poll. Players will be able to vote daily from the 10th of July to July 16th to decide on 10 units to receive buffs. The first, second, third, 10th, 15th most voted female and male units will be buffed and featured in a future event. What? Note that you can only vote for units currently registered in your compendium, and unknown gender units will be treated as male for this poll. Interesting. So who would I even want that to be? Who would I want to get buffed? And also, whenever they say buff, are we talking about like a full-on rework? Are we talking about like just a little touch-up here and there? You know, what exactly do you mean by that? The thing that sucks is that people aren't going to vote for characters that probably really need it. Everyone's going to vote for their favorites, which is fine. There's no reason for like Ultimate Paladin Roy to be in this list. I'm gonna go like to the tier list and just kind of glance at everybody. Just think like possibly need like a nice touch up. I think Kirisame could be a good one actually, because he's like really slow, and if they buff him, then increase like how fast he can get into his super art and stuff like that, that would be a very good buff for him. Like insane. Work on Finn, maybe. I mean, oh, Sinki. I would love a Sinki buff. This is one of my favorite characters. I would absolutely love Sinki to get a buff of some kind. She's relatively low on the modifiers. Love that to be buffed up to like 150, maybe 180 would be really cool. I would also really like maybe this to get a 40% DR instead of just 30%. And this arts damage buff to go to 150 or 200. I think that would be like the perfect thing for her. This doesn't really be touched. I think if anything, you just make this 200% and you make this 50% instead of 30%. So you make her faster, you give her more damage, and yeah, she just is going to be crazy. I think also giving her the ratio passive could be very good too, because she has this attack buff here. Would love to see like the ratio passive get added onto her. Oh my goodness, dude, Sinki would be so good with the buff. She's already really solid still, but man, would she be so much better with the buff. But yeah, overall, really excited to see what else happens with this crossover. Or I say crossover, this event. Azurite looks like an incredible character. I'm just gonna say right now, instant must summon, right? So good, man. Such a good unit. And the fact that he's type B, he's on water, dude. You can run this guy with Hoka. You can buff up crit damage to Kingdom Come. Oh my lord. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a wild time. Either way though, thank you all so much for hanging out. And last but not least, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.